Hello everyone, FungeNex here. Welcome back to Crash Landing, a map pack by Iskandar and available on the Feed the Beast launcher, version 1.1.2. Today is moving day. We have our home here in the middle of the desert, and I want to move to the city. Just to be a little bit closer, get away from this the crash ship that we've kind of been working on this whole time, just for change of scenery. And make it a little bit different. So I've already mapped out where the city is. This is a different city than we went to before. It's actually closer. It's only 300 meters away. So we're going to be heading out to that city. And I've got a little bit built already, enough that we can do some Steve's Factory Manager as we move. It's all going to be based around the jungle tree setup that I have right now and automating that. If we look at the jungle trees, when they grow, we get a few things. We get wood. We get saplings, we get leaves, and we also get vines. And I've been using them up, and I'll show you why. The wood is going to be our source of fuel, so we're going to turn it into charcoal and charcoal blocks. The saplings are going to get recycled and just planted again. The leaves are going to be transposed into water and give us more saplings in case we ever run out. And the vines will be placed in barrels to make dirt. So that gives us automated dirt, automated water, and automated power just from one single setup that pretty much runs itself. This has made me 30 dirt just on the last few harvests of the jungle tree. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to start taking all these down. So let's bring the harvester. We'll bring some power. We'll bring... I think I've already got jungle tree saplings over there. I don't need this set up because I've already got some set up there. I do need my water set up, so let's take the energy cell, the transposer, which I probably just lost all the water in there, oh well, and these guys. Alright, we might have to come back and build this up later, but probably want the hopper as well. It's going to go everywhere. Okay, and then I want some Steve Manager, Factory Manager setup. So let's look at all of that. Steve. Inventory Manager is an important piece. This is the brains of Steve's Factory Manager. We need some stone, some iron, some redstone. Let's see, take some redstone, some iron. I have a little bit of stone, but probably want to cook up some more. Okay. And let's make that Factory Manager. Oops. Yeah, it's fine. I need wood and cobble as well. Where am I going to put all the pieces of that thing? Well, I'm not using them. I've got a no good chest. How about we just make another chest real quick? Here, you go in there for a second. This will be our just random chest for the grinder components. I think that's all of them. Okay. So that's making me stone. Now we can go back and do this. We need the cobble and the wood. Okay, that should be plenty to make a piston. No, what am I missing? I have no idea. Did I put my iron away? That would be a problem. All right, we got the factory manager, inventory manager. We need a bunch of cable, so let's make. We need some weighted pressure plates. Let's go with that many for now. I'm probably gonna need more. Oh, missing glass. And I'm probably out of glass. Have any gravel? Oh, I better sleep. Alright, so let's go check and see if I need gravel. Probably not. I can only make one. I need lots more than that. Alright, give me 1 sec, guys, to hammer down some gravel into sand, cook it up for glass, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back. Last few pieces of glass are cooking up. I also want to make a drum to store my water in, so I'm going to need a stone barrel here. And I'm going to need 2 more pressure plates. And that should be able to make a drum. I can store the water in there. The drum is nice because it doesn't have the whole problem with the disappearing glass bottles that we've been seeing, so that'll be a lot better. And I can demonstrate that right here where you fill up the water and they're just kind of invisible until you click on them. Yeah, so that's one reason I definitely want to go to the drum. It takes up less space. Okay, I think we're good. We got 24 cable. The inventory manager, let's see if I can get a few more cables. Steve. Nope, what am I missing now? Oh, more pressure plates. Alright, that should be enough. Let's head over to the base and I can show you what I've already built. It'd be nice if one of these would grow real quick. Grow, there we go. And you guys told me to do this, so I'm going to. Let's use our vines for good reason. Oops, come on, go, oh, nope. Climb the tree, there we go. Let's get up to the top of this tree, and then we can jump off and hopefully make it to the top of the city a little bit easier. Alright, can I get up there now? No, probably have to chop this down. Can't use my lumber axe or it'll all go down. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. Come on. Shouldn't take this long. There we go. Jeez. Alright, 305 meters. Let's see how far we can make it. I think we might make it the whole way. Nice. If we hold shift, I think it goes faster, but you also lose altitude a little bit worse. Alright, so my base is starting to load in. All it is a one little building with the beginnings of a trench and a wall. We are definitely going to make it spider-proof this time. Come on, load in, little thing. There we go. But anyway, so I'm also going to add a little bit of color. Right now it's a little bit bland. I stole some of the glass from those buildings, of course. But basically it's all centered around this jungle tree. I'm going to call it like the jungle temple or something. I don't know. I'll make it look really cool. But right now I just wanted to get a building in here. And what I've got is in the center I've got my jungle saplings to grow in a little 3x3 layout. And I'm going to go ahead and put this guy right here. Right in the middle. And there it goes. Oh, had a little bit of residual power in it, apparently. Nice. And so that's going to stick everything in here that it grabs. So I might as well put those in there as well. And we're going to have the Steve's factory stuff. I forgot to bring my bed, and I do not have a wall here. I'm going to have to keep a watch on the sun. We'll get a good time. Okay, that's good. I built a bunch of extra tanks I thought I was going to use in here, but I think I'm going to use the drums, so we'll have to use these tanks for some other purpose. Let's get rid of them. And I have a little underground area here for when I need to come and service stuff. And I forgot to bring ladders. That was the other thing I was supposed to bring. Oops. That's alright. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to do some cable. I need to hook up that chest. I need to hook up all the furnaces. These will probably be redstone furnaces or something else later when I want the charcoal. I haven't thought of a good method to get charcoal with the technology I have at the moment. But right now we're just going to use a bunch of vanilla furnaces, which I should have made slab furnaces because those are going to get hot. Oh well. And a bunch of barrels. So this will store dirt. That will store charcoal. And then there'll be the water storage here. So let's go ahead and put in the cabling. And I think I want it all along here. And all along here. Okay, and then straight I don't need to hide it. It actually looks kind of cool, so might as well put it there. Alright. That should be good. And then over here, let's do a cable. Let's put my battery here. And the generators. Okay, and then do the same thing with transposer right above it. And then we'll put the barrel above that. Cool. Okay. Now I need a little more cable here to hook up the hook up the generators so I can put charcoal in them, and hook up the transposer, and we'll probably hook the barrel up as well. I should have built a ladder. Here, we could do this. If I put, oh, it's nighttime. Crap. Crap. Can I get home? Alright, I'm gonna run home and run back, guys. Be right back. Okay, guys, I am back. I'm making myself a stone ladder using some cobblestone sticks. And now I can actually put these here. I brought my bed over just in case it takes me another day. I can just sleep real quick. There we go. Blends in with the wall. And now we are good to go. So, first thing we need to do is write the program. Let's see. Let's go with the water program first. I did not bring any extra charcoal, did I? No, I did not. So, let's take this wood and just get a few pieces of charcoal. Just to make it go a little faster. Oh, that is a hot furnace. Oops, fallen thing. Okay, so let's work on maybe the barrels first then while that charcoal is cooking up. We need the actual manager. Let's put him right here. Alright guys, I'm back. Let's get programming this factory manager. First thing we're going to do is going to do a group here, and we're going to call this group, let's work on the dirt first. So let's call it dirt. Save that, click on this content, open up, and now we get inside the dirt group here. This allows us to keep it a little cleaner. We'll do a trigger, and then we're going to do a flow. We're going to set the flow to be a 2 output flow for now. And, oops, didn't want to do that. Oh well. Hook it up now. If you hold shift when you're moving, it snaps to grid, which makes for a nice clean layout. And we're going to do, first thing we want to do with the dirt is pick out the vines from here and put them in the different barrels. So let's work on that. So we're going to do an input, and we will call this input get vines. Inventory is going to be the chest. The target, just the down, chests don't matter. And items, whitelist, is going to be vines. And we'll pull out as many vines as we can at once. That's fine. Alright, and then we need an output. And we're going to say into barrels. Barrels 1L or 2? Yeah, okay, I got it right. And I didn't save it, obviously. Okay, and this one's going to be inventories, and we're going to select all the barrels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. And target. We need to do with barrels, we need to do up. Activate the upside, okay? And items, we can leave it as a blacklist because it'll just take whatever the input was. So now we can connect these two, and we should have vines into barrels. Look, there it goes. Now it's just going to select random barrels you can't move multiple vines at a time into a barrel, so you see none of these really filled up, which is kind of unfortunate, but that's alright. Eventually this is going to be full of vines and we'll be fine. Okay, so that's good. Now what we need to do is, once one of those barrels is filled up with dirt, we need to put it into the other barrel. So we'll do another input, and this one will be called get the dirt. Save that, and that's going to be inventories, again, all the barrels. Target will be down, I think works. We'll have to check that. Whitelist will be dirt. There we go. And then we'll have an output. And this will just be called to Java, whatever. Because I can't, yeah, it's also a barrel. Inventory is going to be which Java barrel? 519 or 509? This one is 509. Okay. And the target down doesn't matter. Items blacklist. Connect these up. And there we go. I'm just going to organize them a little bit just to make them nice and straight. And that's it for our dirt production. That should just make dirt for us all day long. Awesome. If I had more power, we could finish that off. Well, actually, I do have more power. Where's my other battery? There it is. And I'm probably just going to connect this battery under the underneath and put a wire here so that I can run them both off one. But for now, do that. So that as it grabs vines, you can see they're instantly placed in here, and they'll start composting for us. As soon as it reaches 100, why did it put vines in there? That is interesting. That should not happen. Get vines into barrels, inventories. I do not have that barrel selected. That is very interesting. Well, that will be fixed when we actually have dirt here. We can lock that and that'll never happen. So let's just wait till we have a dirt and we can get around that. Alright, so let's work on the furnaces. I'm only going to do one furnace to start with because we kind of have to repeat a bunch of the commands. So let's go back up to the main group here, and we'll add another group, and we'll call this one charcoal. There we go. Charcoal. Save. Alright, in the charcoal group we'll have another trigger, and we're going to need a flow. And again, let's do a 2 output flow. That's probably fine. The first one is going to be easy. It's just going to put all the wood into the furnaces on the top side, right? Because we're cooking them. So that one will be an input and an output, and that's it. Input will say get it from the chest. Target down is fine. Items, whitelist, wood. That's we. Try it again. There we go, jungle wood. And we could say 8 at a time. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. So right click on there, specify amount 8. And that'll keep them in nice stacks of 8. Output, we're going to say inventory. I'm just going to work on one furnace. This is the 24519 furnace. And the target is going to be the top, because we want the wood to go in the top. And blacklist is fine. So go ahead and set these all up. And we should get wood in this furnace. There it goes. And it's moving at 8 at a time. It's kind of a little bit off because there wasn't a multiple of 8 in there. Oh, I guess it just moved 4 at the end. So it probably doesn't matter. Any of you dirt ready? There we go. Now move the dirt in there. We can actually lock it. Oop, that's not going to lock it. Now we got our 6 dirt, and I can put the extra vines back in here. Now we won't have the problem because it's locked. Okay, am I sweating? I am sweating a little bit. I don't know what's so hot around here. I'm not sure what is hot. I'm in ground. Maybe the glowstone? One of these machines is really heating me up, though. It's definitely over here somewhere. Don't know. Cool. Alright, back to the furnace though. Okay, the second furnace is going to be a few things. First, we want a condition, and that condition is going to check to see if there's wood in the furnace, because we only want to provide charcoal there if there's enough wood to burn. We don't want to waste it. So I'm going to say as long as there's 16 charcoal in here. If that's true, we'll create another condition, and that will say, well, if there's 16 wood in there, then I need to have the current charcoal that's burning plus one more in reserve. So we'll make sure there's at least one charcoal in there. So if there's 16 wood and at least one charcoal, then, or not any charcoal, then we'll go ahead and create an input to grab a piece of charcoal and an output to export it. So here's how you set these up. First one, inventory furnace. Target top. No, bottom. No, top. I was right. Deactivate the bottom. Alright, so only up is activated. Items requires wood. This is going to be jungle wood. Right click on there and say specify amount 16. Okay. If that's true, then we'll go to the next condition. Inventory furnace. Target bottom. Actually, that's wrong. Furnace, the bottom is actually a side, which is silly. Where the charcoal goes is a side, and this is the bottom. So we'll say inventory's furnace, target, aside, items, charcoal. There we go. And I'm going to say 1 is fine. We're going to say if there's any charcoal, then that's the true condition. If there's no charcoal, we'll go off the false condition. If there's 16 wood and no charcoal, then we will get some charcoal from the barrel, which is the 519 barrel, not the chest. So the 519 barrel, target, down, activate, items, charcoal, right click on it, specify amount 1, and then output, inventory, can't really see that, furnace, target, north, activate, items, blacklist. Okay, so this should get a piece of charcoal put right in there if we are correct, because we've got at least 16 wood and no charcoal in there. Let's give it a try. Here it goes. There it goes. It should only put 1 in there. Nope, it's not. It's putting wood in there. What did we do wrong? Let's see. Condition wood, condition charcoal, items charcoal. It doesn't make any sense why it would get wood unless it had extra wood from this guy. Let's take the 8 off of this. I'll just go plain to set to any amount. I think that might have been the reason. Why is it putting wood in there? It worked in a test world. Alright, how are we doing on water? I am out. We're going to need to get some water quickly. Okay, so now we got some extra charcoal. Let's grab it and put it here so we can get a little power going. Oh, this kept its power. That's nice. This is empty. Okay. So configured to the right and left. Yes, it is. Alright, so I can put some leaves in here just so I can get some water. Oops. And let's go ahead and sleep. Oh, I don't know about that creeper. He's looking at me. Ah, crap. Go away, monsters. I'm a little bit nervous. Can we go downstairs and sleep, maybe? That'll be far enough away from them. I hope I lit this basement up. Okay, yeah, it lets it up. Oh, good. Nice. Can't get me, monsters. It's going to be a little bit loud for a while, so let me just pause, you know, like a minute while these things die. Be right back. Okay, guys, everything is dead. Let's go ahead and go back, and now the last one here, we can go with... Actually, this is going to need to be a bigger flow. I don't know, I might change this out, because I've got to put basically these 4 commands 6 times, and I don't know of a copy-paste command in this thing, which would be really nice if I had it. But yeah, we've got to do this 6 times, once for each furnace. And I also want to get the charcoal out. So let's do, replace this flow with a 5. We technically need 3 of them, so we'll need another flow. 5. So this one can go there, and this one can go there, and I can do it. There's my 6. Move that one over, move that one over. Come on, snap to grid. There. Create an input. Here, create an output. This input is going to go for any of the furnaces. There we go. And it's going to look in the bottom slot, which is the output, and grab anything, that's fine, and then output it to the Java barrel on 519. Target down, there we go. Alright, so that should grab any of the, oops, what's the problem with it? The whitelist is empty, oh. Blacklist. There we go. And there moved our charcoal for us. Cool. So I'm still not sure why this thing is moving wood. It's really annoying. I'll have to fix it soon. But basically this is automated now. And all I have to do is expand these 4 conditions to all the other ones. Okay, so now time to work on the redstone energy cell. I think that's going to have to wait till next episode. Weird condition I'm seeing right now is the water drum is black. I'm not sure why, but I'm manually just putting these in here now so that I have some water. And next time we will do the Steve's Factory Manager to do the water system. And all that's going to be really doing is putting, detecting the level of the energy cell. I'm not sure if it can do that. But we might just, since we're going to have infinite charcoal, just always keep 1 charcoal in the Cerebus generators. And that should keep this powered. And then we'll just move the water, move the jungle leaves into the fluid transposer and the saplings back into the chest. And that should be it. So if you guys like this episode, hit that like button. If you want to see more, subscribe button's there, and it's free, and you'll get notified of every video I release. And go ahead and put a comment down below if you have any questions or suggestions you want to see me do in the next couple episodes. Until then, this has been FunctionX for Crash Landing. Catch you later, guys. Bye.